I'm Tom Varner and welcome to Adventures in TV Land! For today's adventure, we've come to the National Great Rivers Museum in Alton, Illinois. Looks like at the moment of this recording, which is late March 2021, they're doing some basic construction on the outside of the building here. Getting ready for the summer, probably. Open daily, 9 to 5. Lock tours, 10, 1, and 3 p.m. At this time, I don't know if there are any lock tours, however. Now, during the summer, this fountain is flowing and there's water. Drips off. And it kind of shows you how a river moves. There are the hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they are open now.
My people travel great distances on the Mississippi, trading goods with other Native American nations.
Alright, this is really cool. This map was drawn in 1944. It shows how the Mississippi River has changed course over time. Different paths it's made when it merged with the Ohio. Look at all the different riverbeds where it once grew. Here's a picture of the uncovering of the steamboat Arabia, which you can actually see the remains of the Arabia, its bow, and all its treasures, and a museum in Kansas City, Missouri. Aquarium full of fish that you'll find in the river. Catfish there. Go catfish. And here are the fish you'll see in the tank there. The short-nosed gar, big-mouth buffalo, green sunfish, bluegill, and channel catfish. Okay, this exhibit shows you the passage of time from a day to a month, a season, a year, and an era. We've got this hands-on here. You can speed it up so you can make time flow. The ear seems to be not working. A little hand sanitizer. The skeleton of a channel catfish. A stuffed osprey with fish. Look at that, he's got his lunch right there, all ready to go. That's what I call fast food. Now this exhibit shows you just some of the wildlife you might see along the bluffs, including a bald eagle. Squirrel, fox, an owl, a peregrine falcon, a duck, a little deer mouse and babies. You can look and see the snake skin, because there's snakes that could live there too at the bluffs. A beaver and crane of some sort. And some river otters. The meeting of the great rivers. This is aerial map. It kind of shows you all around this area. Up there is Pierre Marquette, and then Grafton, all down Portage de Sioux, Elsa. Place Alberta's. We're right here in Alton, and Alton Price Locks and Dam. Confluence points. Choteau Island, Chain of Rocks Bridge, Lock 27, right by East St. Louis. This small little exhibit is about the Cahokia Mounds. Just give you an overview of the displays along this wall. Go all the way down to there. 1541. Fernando de Soto, first European to reach the Mississippi River. And this is talking about the flood of 1993. And I remember that flood quite well. I was a senior in high school that year. So much flooding and damage. This shows how mother of pearl buttons are made. I actually never knew that. They're made from mussel shells. That is an actual part of a mastodon skull. Here is a working model. The map we saw earlier. Actual water. And it shows the canals and the locks and the dams. You've even got the antenna and stuff on top. Alright, this little area, you can try to steer a barge.
Towboats like this one don't pull, they push. River piloting is tough, but for your first trip downriver, you'll use just 2.
This kind of shows some of the things, the majority of things transported by barges on the rivers. Mostly coal, which is 20%, and over 60% is grains, corn, soybeans, whatnot. An old engine control, and an old steam whistle from an old steamboat. And this model is the Horatio G. Wright snag boat, which was a type of steamboat that actually went through and got rid of snags along the river and in the river. This model was made for the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis. It's pretty darn awesome. Now, during normal times, they give tours several times a day of the dam and locks. Right now, they're not giving tours. You just walk out with a ranger there at certain times, and they tell you about it. You're not able to go inside. So that's how you pronounce that word. P-row. Table for kids. A bunch of things, stickers and brochures and booklets and things like that.
Part of my job is collaborating.
The National Great Rivers Museum is a free museum. It's quite educational, a lot of hands-on activities, even in these pandemic times. So for kids and schools, I mean, whenever schools are open, more normal and stuff again, it's a great place to come out and just learn about how the Mississippi River system actually works. The museum is operated by the Army Corps of Engineers, so I guess technically, even though it's free to enter in, it's not free because it's kind of taxpayer based, sort of. But I mean, they do take donations, and the things you buy and stuff like that all goes back to the museum and to the operation of everything here. Well, this has been another adventure in TV land. Thank you for watching. If you've liked this video, hit the like button. If you disliked, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel for further content and ring that bell for email notifications. And if there's someplace that you would like to see me visit, or you have a suggestion about a future video, leave a comment in the comment section. Until next time, that's a wrap.